At this time, I'd like to ask the family of Julia Love to please stand. In her academic career, Julia Love, our 2019 Wimberley High School valedictorian, has accumulated a 5.256 grade point average while challenging herself in almost every available pre-AP and 10 AP courses. Julia scored very well on the ACT with a composite score of 34 and an SAT score of 1450. While at WHS, Julia has been a member of the Leo Club, STEM Club, Hands for Help, National Honor Society, and FFA Vet Med State Qualifier. She's also been a valuable member of the WHS UIL Academic Science team as captain, Calculator Applications as captain, and the mathematics team, all as a regional qualifier in her junior and senior years. In her quest for excellence, Julia also accepted the challenge of being a region and state qualifying member of the Wimberley Texan Band. Through all of the accolades of individual and group performances, Julia's proudest memories of Texan Band are as serving as the head drum major and ultimately as the John Philip Sousa Award winner. A very distinguished career as a member and leader within the Texan Band. Again, I visited with a few teachers for some quotes on Julia. Mr. Wilkes had this to say: "I have come to know Julia very well through the 4 years of UIL Science and 2 years of AP Physics. She has a tremendous heart for others and is probably the sweetest, kindest person I know. Julia is extremely talented, but what really impresses me is that she has not relied only on her gifts, as she has taken advantage of every opportunity. Her talent is matched by her work ethic and drive to be excellent in all that she does. Julia is well respected by the staff, and her peers are drawn to her because of her combination of gifts, hard work and respect for others. She is a natural leader. It was such an honor to teach Julia, and I look forward to seeing where her journey takes her." Mr. Lindeman: "In a class of extremely talented students, Julia stands out as one of the hardest working, most mature, organized, brilliant, and driven students that I have had the pleasure of teaching. She has a very optimistic attitude and never complains. She just gets it done. She will do amazing things at Rice and beyond as an engineer. I only hope I can be as awesome as Julia Love when I grow up." Mr. Warren mentioned that Julia is one of the kindest young ladies that he's had the pleasure to teach. Not only is she extremely intelligent, person who gives 110% to any project, big or small, but she is also a good human being with a great sense of humor and always positive attitude. In the fall, Julia will attend Rice University in Houston, where she plans to study chemical engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the valedictorian of the 2019 class, Wimberley High School, Julia Love.
Thank you. Good evening and welcome, Wimberley High School faculty and staff, school board and community members, family, friends, and of course, my fellow graduates. On behalf of the class of 2019, I would like to thank the Wimberley ISD faculty, staff, and school board members for educating us and helping us all reach this moment. I would also like to thank the families and friends of all the graduates for their love and support that has given us all the opportunity to be here today. In particular, I would like to thank my own family for supporting me endlessly throughout my education and my life. My fellow graduates, we've made it. For most of us, we've spent the last 13 years of our lives in school waiting for this very moment. Celebration is important as we move on to the next stages of our lives, but we should remember the years we have shared with our class which have brought us here today. We were the first class to not attend Bowen and go straight to the new sparkling halls of Jacob's Well. We were the last class to have Mr. Clarkson as our band director. We were the class who stood together and helped our community through the Memorial Day floods 4 years ago. We were the class who helped duct tape Mr. Warren to the wall. We were the class who walked out and mourned the lives of those lost to school shootings. We were the class that had to pile all of bus 4 onto the other buses after it broke down during our senior trip. And we were the class that had a kid rip off his pants and get in-school suspension only to perform. And now, we are the class that is graduating. We are the class that is about to begin our lives today, and we are the class where every person will make a unique, positive difference in the world. But we have not graduated yet. So right now, I encourage all 175 of my fellow graduates to look around at the people sitting next to you. Thank you for looking around. This will be the last time we are ever all together. After today, we will all go on to do different things. Some of us will stay in state or move away for college. Some of us will enter the workforce. Some of us will join the military, and some of us will go wherever else life may take us. Many of us, including myself, have been lucky enough to be here at Wimberley since kindergarten, spending a whole 13 years with each other. And this moment may be the last we ever spend with one another. So right now, I encourage every graduate here to take a moment and not think about our past 13 years of school and not think about the future of our lives that are so close to beginning, but to be in the moment right now and absorb everything that you can, because there will never be another moment just like this one. As we live in the moment, we must also remember that we are starting the rest of our lives with this one ceremony. As we go into the future, leading different, unique, and important lives, I would like to encourage you with a quote. It is absolutely still possible to make a difference. Although this quote may come from a celebrity, it is applicable to all people. Every graduate here will end up making a difference in some way. Some of us will make a difference in our communities, some of us in research, some of us in politics, and some of us in individuals. No matter what difference each of us decides to make, our change will be impactful. Our change may affect the entire world or only one person's world, but we will make an impact. We each have the power to make a difference, and I encourage you to make a change that is worth making. Thank you, class of 2019, for being with me since the very beginning and shaping me into who I am today, and for giving me this great honor of speaking on your behalf. It is absolutely still possible to make a difference, and I encourage you all to not only make a positive difference, but make a positive difference that is worth making. Thank you.